Imagine exploring the terrible, terrifying, horrifying landscapes of the Backrooms for 183 levels, and then you make it to level 184, and you're finally able to find peace. Well, you don't have to imagine anymore, because that's what this video's about. Level 184. Let's get into it, shall we? Also, if you want to see a more personal side of me, go check out my vlog channel. It'll be the top link in the description below. Thank you. The level starts with a quote that reads as follows. Been walking around this countryside level some more. Gets me thinking, seeing all these abandoned things. Do you ever wonder how entities see us? Like, the entities we don't talk to? I wonder if they wonder where we came from. End quote. Nice. So yeah, level 184 is classified as a class 1 difficulty and is safe, devoid of entities, but it isn't fully secured because we don't know where the borders are. It's close enough to being safe, okay? The level also goes by the name the Field of Forgotten Forts, and it's a very liminal and picturesque expanse of countryside with a ton of abandoned structures. The level is calm and pleasant and is very scenic and relaxing, and there's also a lot of natural resources and fertile ground for growing plants as well. The level is considered to be eerily peaceful though by most wanderers who have been here, and it gives this feeling of nostalgia but uneasiness at the same time, sort of like level 94 does. The fields of this level grow flowers and plants just like the ones from the front rooms, and they grow and reproduce and decay just like the real life ones as well, which makes this place seem even more real than other levels. To make it easy to understand the layout of the level, it's been split up into 3 distinct parts. The grain fields, the canola fields, and then the unkempt plains. The grain fields are huge expanses of wheat and barley and even rice plants in some regards. You can harvest and eat anything that grows here, and it's completely safe to do so. This is the area where you're most likely to run into a bunch of tiny abandoned sheds or little barns, and even a few houses that are old and decaying and abandoned. Most of these old sheds and houses give off really eerie and strange familiar feelings of a past life. Almost like you can feel the beings and things that used to live here, but you can't see them. The canola fields look very similar to the wheat ones, except this area is full of vibrant and bright canola plants. Inside of this area, there are bigger abandoned farms and old decaying farmhouses and barns as well. These old farmhouses are usually barren of anything on the inside, but some have old remnants of furniture and paintings and kitchen utensils and kitchen tables and beds and that sort of thing. Again, you kind of get the feeling of these old energies and this forgotten life when you explore these houses. You feel like you're being watched by the residents of the houses, but you can't see anybody because there's no one there. Past these canola fields, there are the unkempt plains, which are these big, uncultivated, unused plots of land with no crops or buildings. These places have tall grasses and soft rolling hills, and the only structures you might find here are old fences and stone walls, and maybe an old rusty car or two that have been left to decay. And these places are very empty and desolate and lonely, and you could theoretically live here if you want, but it's kind of far out and there's not really anything else to speak of. Since this level is pretty safe and natural, of course there's been a few bases that have been set up here, and there are 2 main ones that Meg has made, and they are here to harvest the grain and the canola plants. Like I said, both of them are run by Meg, but theoretically, you could live in a rural abandoned house yourself, if you wanted to, or you could just wander around the fields and relax in them for as long as you need to. Cutting through this level, there are random dirt paths and random little brooks and streams that roll through the fields, and these areas help you with exploring the level and finding new places. As I said, no one has found the border of the level yet, so it's thought that it could be infinite, so just explore at your own risk. The ambience of the level is a calm sound of wind blowing through grass, and the faint sound of bugs chirping, and a light breeze blowing at all times. The sounds give off senses of calmness and peacefulness that isn't often felt through the Backrooms. But at the same time, it makes you wonder, what happened to the people that used to be here? Why did they leave and abandon their houses and homesteads? And what made them leave? Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm pretty interested to hear what you got to say. To enter the level, you can walk deep into another level that resembles it. So another level that has fields like level 10 or level 811. And if you wander off deep into those levels, you might find that it'll start to transition into this level. And to exit, you can find a rough dirt road and walk down it until you find a sign that directs you to level 11, follow that sign, and you'll be sent back to level 11. Or sometimes you can even no-clip into one of the many structures that is abandoned here. But overall, this peaceful, abandoned expanse of fields and hills sounds like a paradise, if you make it here alive, that is. But I love the vibe that you get from this level. You kind of get that uneasy uncanniness, like something used to live here and there used to be a civilization here, but it's post-apocalyptic and abandoned. But even though there's nobody here, the stuff still grows and you can still live here for yourself. So the weather on this level is mostly pretty mild. There could be some rolling clouds and maybe a few spring showers that pop up out of nowhere, but overall the entire place is devoid of much harmful weather. Like I said earlier though, there is a pretty decent breeze that blows most times, and this breeze adds to the ambience of loneliness in the fields. But from people who have been to this level, they describe it as very liminal and empty and almost sad in a way. And some people even say that they feel like they have been there before, and it's like they're coming back after their home was destroyed or something. But overall, the Backrooms just does that to some people and they get those weird feelings from it. Alright, so this is the announcement. If you didn't know what I'm doing for 1 million subscribers, I am telling you right now, I've announced it a couple times on like the last few videos, but I'm going to be flying to the original location of the Backrooms level 188 hotel, which is in England. And I'm going to be going there, I'm going to be vlogging the entire trip, I'm going to be exploring the area, and we're going to be, most importantly, going to that courtyard area, the most famous part of that entire hotel, and it's the location of the original picture from that level. So it's going to be really fun, and we're projected to hit 1 million subscribers sometime this summer. If you want to help me get there faster, tell your friends and family, tell everybody you know about me. That way we can hit it, and that way we can fly to England and vlog this entire trip. It's going to be fun. I hope you're ready for that. I'm pretty excited to go over this. So until then, I'm going to be continuing the normal uploads and shorts, and I'm just going to be continuing to do what I do best and make these videos for you all. Hope you continue to enjoy them and share them. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.